Hey Kaylina, how are you doing? Been having issues with the Twitch app ever since you downloaded it. Yeah, that's to be expected, I guess. It's Twitch. What can you expect? You're still up and about? Said you'll be home soon? Not even sure if you can hear me. You should be able to. Well, OBS at least says that my audio is getting picked up. Switch scenes really quick. There we go. I've spent quite a while yesterday and the day before fixing or tinkering with the audio settings. So hopefully I'm not wavering anymore, and hopefully I'm loud enough to actually be heard. Actually, let me just watch my own stream for a second. Oh, seems to work. But unfortunately, no matter what I did, I couldn't get rid of the clicking and keyboard sounds. That is, of course, not helped by the fact that I have a pretty loud keyboard. Because when I bought it, I didn't think about it causing an issue. So, next time I'm gonna have to buy a new keyboard. That is something I will take into consideration. To get one with quieter switches. I just finished editing and uploaded my first actual video, aside from the intro, of course. I tried editing the first live stream we did, because it was a quest playthrough. But it's such a long video, even if I cut all the non-essential parts out, I'm gonna split it into multiple parts, just right around 20-minute videos, so I don't have hours of work for one almost as long video as the VOD is. Yeah, I uploaded it just, I don't know, an hour ago, something like that, hour and a half. So let's see how good or bad it does. I'm guessing you're still traveling? Is traveling the right word? Not really. Going from place A to place B, I don't know. We will play Zenless on Zero today. I have to catch up to the quest, to the main story, to do all the side content without getting spoiled and without the timer running out. So we'll do that today. I'm just gonna start into the quest, and once you're able to ride again, let me know. There we go. I've procrastinated this quest for so long. I think I can turn up the audio for the game a little bit. It's somewhat quiet for me. That should be good. Yeah, as you can see, I have all of that already covered. So I don't know why you come into my channel and advertise for yourself, but hey. Someone trying to sell me artworks and logos and overlays and stuff. Yeah. Definitely. Pretty ballsy to do it while I'm live streaming, but I have enough of them already in my Twitter DMs. You're home already, or? Okay. Whoop. I hope you had safe travels. It's endless time, that's it. I have to catch up to the story. I've procrastinated for far too long. Sad travels, why? It's never good. Oh no. Are they old or sick? Because you can't just... That's just something you can't control. Neither. Did you just have to give them away, or? Ah, okay. So you found a new home for them. Maybe? Okay. Oh, I'm pretty sure. It could happen as well, of course. They are domesticated animals. Hey, with a little bit of luck, someone is using them to mow their lawn. Not have to do it manually anymore. Exactly. That's true.
Isn't what you see right in front of you the best proof? The Creator knows your nightmares, knows your fears. They even know that side of you that you've been so carefully hiding. Why keep running from who you really are?
Huh?
The Creator has never been stingy with rewards for mortals who help fulfill their grand purpose. Your dearest wish will be fulfilled by them alone.
My wish.
Yes, buried deep within your nightmares. The thing you fear most. The very thing you'd stop, no matter what it cost.
That is true, he does look like Walt.
Terrifying consequences. Your wish is to stop this scene from ever becoming reality, and the authority granted to me by the Creator can momentarily reduce those fears of yours to nothing. I've merely tempered the onslaught of those nightmares. If you want to sever the connection between your sister and that sword, then the Creator is the only hope for you.
Xiao Guang.
I'm excited. Everything that happened within the hollow remains shrouded in mist, and for now, Swiven Temple is still bathed in a tranquil, peaceful, everyday calm. Okay, perfect timing-wise. Everyone from the temple went out with Belian today to help the neighbors, so it's just us left at Swiven Temple. I was gonna ask you to help tidy up the guest room. Next time when Senior Shungwang comes by, we can ask if she'd like to stay over. By the way, audio is good so far? I sure hope so. Perfect. You will get a few clicking sounds, because I couldn't get rid of them no matter what I tried. I turned the noise gate up far enough that you cannot hear the clicks anymore. You couldn't hear my voice either. I'm just not talking loud enough. Just then, some pretty lively laughter and chatter comes from the outer courtyard. Is everyone back already? That was quick. Should we go check it out? Let's start the quest. Go out and see what's happening. Oh. That quest. Whoa, even my wife doesn't know about my secret stash. How'd you figure that out? There are many ups and downs. Wishes come true in the end. That's basically saying I'll scrape by on my exams. See that light brown hair and pretty red ribbon again.
All things in this mortal world are bound by fate. Patience, patience. Let me peer into the secrets of heaven.
Oh, please, help me out, young Shiffle. My rooster with the pretty tails. Been gone for 3 days already. Oh, could you define whether a yellow weasel spirit might have taken him?
There was something not voice acted and it went by too fast. Can I... Is it that? Yes. This is the symbol of Jun as wind, and Jun stands for the rooster and also means to enter. So far, so good. Did Senior Shengguang get here?
When did Senior Shunguang arrive?
Okay. Now it's
That
voice acted
tone,
again.
It kind of reminds me of Yishen Shifu. Is she divining for people?
Don't worry, ma'am. Your rooster's perfectly fine. Judging from the hexagram, he's simply chasing after his destiny and freedom out in the vast world beyond.
Oh, is that so? But he is already quite old.
Huh?
Oh, now don't you worry. The young Shifu here knows her stuff. Don't let that young face fool you. She's got real skills. Why, just the other day, a delivery truck from Good Goods came rattling down the road, and the back door flew clean open. Whole load of cargo is about to spill out and hit someone. Then this little Shifu strolls by, gives a wave, and whoosh, everything pops right back in. Back then, nobody even knew she was Sweebian Temple's acting temple master. Folks were just saying her moves had the same flair as Ishwin Shifu's.
Okay. Just lending a hand. I'm just glad no one got hurt. That's all that matters.
Miss! My kite string broke and it flew so far away. It's gone. Will it ever come back on its own?
I remember now why I didn't play the quest until now. There was a official statement that some of the voice acting is missing in some parts. Guessing it's a small rewrite, something like that, scheduling issues, who knows. But it's supposed to be only in the first part of the story. Yeah, just random lines, exactly. Which is why I don't have it on auto anymore and just click through so I can read if it's not voice acted. Look here, little one. Fortune slip says, when lofty trees meet the wind, a single thread of fate is quietly woven. Your kite didn't just fly away, it helped connect your wish to the stars above. When you grow up and you're as tall as those trees outside, you'll be able to reach up and catch both your kite and your wish again.
Senior, what are you doing?
I've noticed since the beginning also that the voice acting and the text aren't very consistent. So I'm guessing there was some rewriting done at the last minute. The once chatty acting temple master freezes at the sound, a flicker of caught red-handed embarrassment flashing in her eyes. Hey, Junior? Oh, you were here. Ha ha ha. Today the weather is fine and clear today. What I mean is, Junior, you're here. When divining, solemnity comes first. So you should address me as acting temple master. Got it?
Yes, acting temple master.
Yes, everyone, my junior is here to remind us that today's auspicious hour has passed. The heavenly signs have dimmed. It's no longer suitable to divine further. That's all for today, everyone. Should any troubles arise, you're always welcome to visit Sweebian Temple. Junior, there's something important I need to tell you. Come with me for a moment. Trying to keep her cool, Senior walks off to the side, mysteriously beckoning you to hurry up and follow her.
That was close. Almost blew our cover there. Thanks for playing along. Looks like Bow Lion's intel still needs some work.
Acting Temple Master. And that Bang Boo backing you up. That's not Bee Lion, is it? It looks more like Bow Lion. The one who secretly snuck down from Rinquay Summit to train at Phylum Heights, right?
We thought Swaven Temple was unattended today, since Shifu and Senior Fufu aren't around either. If someone comes for a divination, I'm the most senior disciple here now, so I just took over for a bit, you know?
The other day, I was hanging around Waifei Peninsula when I ran into little Bow Lion. Turns out it snuck down the mountain too. We both nearly jumped out of our skins, thinking the other had been sent to drag us back to Yunquay Summit.
We met so briefly last time that we didn't really get a chance to talk. Why did you sneak down the mountain, Senior?
Well, for certain reasons, I'm not exactly allowed to leave Yunquay Summit as I please. Shifu had me in seclusion training for ages. It was so boring I could scream. Just after I came out of seclusion, I heard Shifu had to head into the city for something important. My brother and Senior Fufu probably went with her too, right? Talk about perfect timing.
Senior Xuanguang's brother. That must be Senior Ye. Sounds like she still doesn't know what happened. Telling her now would only ruin her mood. I'll find a better time later.
These days, little Bow Lion and I have been traveling around Waifei, doing our part to fight evil and help those in need. Oh, and we've heard tons of stories about Shifu and your past adventures. Stuff like foiling the Exaltus conspiracy, resolving crises in the Hollows. Just hearing it all got my blood pumping. But then, my grand adventure hit a teeny tiny problem. I kind of ran out of adventure funds. I left in such a rush, I didn't bring enough with me. Just when Bow Lion and I were about to give up, a figure suddenly zipped into sight like whoosh! That was you, Junior Wise. You're my lifesaver, and the only person I can depend on in Waifei now. Please, please, you're the only one I'm close with here. You'll take us in, right? Pretty please.
Take you in? You're making it sound too formal, Senior. Suibian Temple's a Rinquay Summit chapter. Naturally, it's your home too. If you move in, things will only get livelier. Of course, we're more than happy to have you here. My sister Belle and I both live here, and there are other disciples around too. If you ever need anything, we can always help out.
Perfect. But now that you mention it, I do have one teeny tiny little favor to ask.
Feel free to ask me anything. What can I do for you, Senior?
First, call me Senior a few more times. I'm enjoying it.
You thought? They lived in worked in a video store, exactly. And with season 2, they moved into a temple. So basically at their 1-year anniversary. That's the new story part.
Huh?
Yep.
You don't want to?
Sure, no problem. Senior Xuanguang.
Not just for you. It does make sense in the story. Because they get taught certain techniques to deal with the ether. Which was their big weakness, basically. So they couldn't enter the hollows. And the master of this temple is teaching them how to deal with it. And we get to see a new city, basically.
Yay! Well, I never get tired of hearing Senior, but given the situation, just call me Xiao Guang for now. My brother and Shifu call me that. And can I just call you by your name? Oh, and about who I am, could you keep it a secret from the others for now? It took a lot for me to sneak down here. If word gets out, Shifu will know in no time and have me dragged right back up the mountain.
Yixuan Shifu was usually so carefree. I didn't expect her to be so protective. I promise. If anyone asks, I'll just say, you're my friend who admires Rinkwei Summit's way of training. They haven't seen you before, so it'll be fine.
Awesome! You're the best, Junior Wise! It's settled then. Don't worry, while Shifu's away, if anything happens during our adventures, your senior will protect you with everything she's got. This is my first time being a senior. It feels so fun and satisfying.
Oh, definitely. What could go wrong, right? As Xiao Guang speaks, you hear a voice calling for help from the door. You hurry to the door?
Young masters, my name is Old Zhao. I'm a miner who lives not too far from here. Something's happened over at the old mining site. I ran into some Swabian temple disciples on my way here, and they told me to find one of Yixuan Shifu's new disciples.
No one really knows the whereabouts of her. Yeah. Yeah, but that shouldn't be a problem, I think.
The old mining site. What's going on down there?
Some of our workers, and one of Banyu Shifu's apprentices. And now they're all trapped there by the miasma.
I mean, she is a void hunter, so... Eh.
What are miners doing there? Isn't Porcelumex under a work stoppage order? As far as I know, the acting manager is definitely supposed to be enforcing that.
Well, it's not technically a production zone. The place had been mined out and abandoned. They started shutting it down years ago. That shutdown was interrupted by the miasma disaster a decade back. Hardly any miners or their families made it out alive. They left their equipment behind, and the mine faded from public memory. But lately, people have been saying the miasma's thinned out, almost like an ebbing tide. Which got some clueless, promotion-hungry manager thinking it would be a great idea to send a team in and see if they couldn't start things up again. A few miners who had survived the disaster wanted to go back and pick up some keepsakes, so they volunteered to join the team. And now look at the mess we're in. That apprentice was supposed to be their muscle, but he hasn't made it back either. Porcelumex already managed to rescue a few, but no one knows how long it'll take for the rest to get out. I couldn't get in touch with Banyu Shifu, and the helpers Porcelumex sent didn't exactly put my mind at ease. So I came to ask for help from the masters at Swabian Temple.
Don't worry. Please, lead the way. I'll go with you right now.
The old mining site. That's exactly where Sarah and Senior Ye went. Perfect. I can investigate, get some solid leads, then tell Xiaoguang about it. And me too, Senior... Xiaoguang. I'm coming with you. Sir, we've got a few things to discuss and prepare first. Could you share the location with us? We'll head over right after.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I need to hurry back to help now. I'll be counting on you both.
After leaving the details, the miner rushes off in a hurry.
Wise, you look like you wanted to say something earlier? Saving a few people trapped in the hollow is a piece of cake for me. Trust me, I can handle it alone. You stay here and keep Swabian Temple safe. I'll be quick, in and out, promise.
I couldn't say this earlier. Since you've been in seclusion all this time, I doubt Shifu and the others had time to tell you. Truth is, before we came to Waifei Peninsula, we didn't just run a video store. My sister and I have another job. We also take on commissions as proxies.
Proxies! So that's your specialty. No wonder Shifu, who rarely takes on disciples, made an exception for you two. That means we could actually...
Yeah, We could head into the hollow to save those people. You looked really worried just now. We just need to let Belle know about the situation first.
Yeah. Helping those in danger is part of what it means to be a disciple of Yunquei Summit. Besides, my brother and I actually go way back with Banyue Shifu. It's been years since we last spoke, but he really looked after us before. If his apprentice is in trouble, I can't just stand by and do nothing.
Haze drops, yes. I think I have them activated. I'm just not sure if I have to select what games they should be for, or if it's auto-detecting it. So. Oh, perfect. Was it for senders or was it for something else? That's something I would be interested in right now. Okay, so it's detecting which game I'm playing. Or at least if I select it actually. That's good. Yeah, I thought to myself, why shouldn't I activate it? So it's perfect time for you to start again. Yeah, and if you want to. Story is pretty good. I mean, I'm gonna spoil you yet again then, but... You don't remember your old one. I don't know. I mean, resetting a password is probably easier than starting a new. Okay, except if you, of course, don't remember which email you used, then it's gonna be a little more tricky. Oh, okay, perfect. Maybe you can do it the other way. Tell them the password, but...
So you know Banyue Shifu too. He's helped us out a lot before. Let me try to contact him now.
You tried to reach Banyue Shifu, but there's no reply, so you decide to tell Belle about the situation first. Your emails are not unique. Okay. Yeah. Would be a bad idea.
Master, Banya is currently inside Lemnian Hollow and cannot be reached at this time.
If Banyue Shifu is in the hollow, he probably already knows about the trapped miners and his apprentice.
Sorry, may I ask who Fairy is?
Yeah, it's a good idea. Starting over is always fun. If you didn't already have some important characters or stuff like that you had to pull for. And even then, just playing through the story, you will have plenty of polychrome. No attachments to the old account? Then you can start over.
I am Fairy, a Type 3 general-purpose AI equipped with total sequential integration. I am also Master's supreme assistant, the most versatile companion for holo navigation, data processing, and life management. Last but not least, when Master makes questionable decisions, I offer a modest spark of wisdom to keep things on track. Hello, Miss Ye Shunguang. I have forwarded your lifestyle preference analysis report to Second Assistant, that is, the Master's rather clumsy sister, as an important reference for arranging your guest room.
Hey!
Miss Xiaoguang, if you're curious about Master's little secrets, such as how many snacks they've been secretly hoarding, whether they talk in their sleep, or which hand they squeeze first when they get nervous, I can also provide you with the report of equal depth. After reading it, you'll understand Master about 89.75% as well as I do.
Fairy, maybe we should talk about that later.
Thank you, Fairy. But I think I'll try getting to know Wise on my own. It's more fun to discover things little by little. I'll leave the Hollow Rescue and the guest room arrangements in your capable hands.
Understood, Miss Xiaoguang. I respect your spirit of discovery, and I look forward to building a peaceful life at Suibian Temple with you.
I guess Fairy can be considerate once in a blue moon. Alright, back to the matter at hand. Wise, you and Xiaoguang should head back first and get ready to go into the Hollow. I'll set up the HDD to support you.
All right. Phaethon and Xiaoguang's first mission begins now.
There we go. Phaethon, wow. So you're the legendary proxy I heard talking about a few days ago. Fairy isn't evil? Not necessarily. She is helping us. But she's a little mean-spirit to whichever sibling you didn't pick to play as. In my case, it's Belle. As in degrading them to second assistant, stuff like that. But to be fair, there hasn't been much development regarding the other AIs. Yeah, she's a mean fairy. We are due to some new... Yeah, of course. Oh, you didn't play that far? Well, I never said anything. What other AIs? That's bullshit, it's Grok. Exactly, you don't know anything. I never said anything. We never had a conversation. I'm ending stream right now. That is something you learn very early on. So I'm guessing in the first 1, 2, maybe 3 days of playing. If you don't play much. I've read that line already. All right.
Sorry. Saving people comes first. We gotta focus on what's important.
Fairy has a preliminary grasp of the situation there. Some people from the Porcelumex have been rescued, but the manager, Amina, and Bange Shifu's disciple are still missing. Wise, Xiaoguang, Eos is ready. You want to start the Hollow Rescue now? And let's go. Oh, a new place.
Huh? Were there always flowers like these in the Hollow?
I believe I've seen flowers like these before. And they don't seem to show any signs of miasma corruption either. It's just like what Odzao said. Miasma in Lemnian Hollow seems to be receding like an ebbing tide. Maybe this is one of the signs that the miasma is getting weaker. Places once swallowed by it are starting to show traces of life again.
Is that so? I feel like I've seen these white flowers before. A long time ago. But where was it? Never mind. That doesn't matter now. Let's keep going.
The path's blocked. Let's use disintegration to clear the obstacle.
The sword mirrors my heart.
Yeah. And this is basically the new stuff you have learned. If there's something blocking, you can unblock the path. It's part of your training, quote unquote. I didn't listen to her, to be honest. Could be.
With a pure heart, the sword will follow.
With a pure heart, the sword will follow. Maybe she said the same thing last time? Because we saw in that quote-unquote dream of her brother that she's getting pierced by a sword.
The sword mirrors my heart.
Mirrors my heart, she says. The sword mirrors my heart. Now we're getting somewhere. Whew.
Help me!
Someone's calling for help. Over there.
Yeah, I mean, we did see that reoccurring dream her brother has in the beginning. Which is his big fear. So, I have no idea where the story is going, to be honest. I mean, she can't die. You can have her as an agent, and they haven't killed an agent yet in ZZZ Zone Zero, so who knows? Not like in, I don't know, have you played Duet Night Abyss? Because I've played through some of the story, I haven't played the newer stuff yet. Okay, yeah. It's like Warframe, but a little more anime. It's a fun game. I'm pretty sure we'll play it at one point on stream. And basically the first character you meet in the story gets lost, and the second one you meet just dies. It's a playable character both times. The first one goes missing, the second one just dies. But with the caveat that a character that is basically representing a Grim Reaper of sorts tells you that if you're far enough in your life's journey, you may be able to bring them back. Hasn't happened yet, not story-wise. You can play as them, of course, but yeah. So it's a glimmer of hope. Yeah, a happy ending. I'm so hoping it will be.
Help! Please!
Request received, dear. Time up. Dear, please leave a 5-star review for today and delete any prior complaints or negative comments. Otherwise...
You'll make sure I get back safe, right?
Yeah, she is cute, you're right. I haven't seen much of her yet. I have her as playable agent, but I haven't done any story quests with her. So, kind of seeing how she's in the story the first time as well.
You have to understand how important I am to this operation. If I can't submit the mine reactivation safety report...
Please kindly shut that little mouth of yours. I almost envy how blissfully clueless you are. After causing this mess, you don't even realize it.
Okay. That took a turn.
How does that saying go? Don't put your foot in your mouth.
Causing a mess? What do you mean?
Reasoning with a reckless fool isn't in my job description. I'm only here to deal with a customer complaint you filed a few days ago. Who knew you'd run off somewhere this dangerous? Finding the quickest and most efficient fix for every complaint. That's the mission of our TOPS Cross-Department Customer Service Center. Just think of me as your preschooler's self-service guide. Want me to switch to the kiddie navigation mode while I'm at it?
You?
Okay, she's funny.
Hey, Dylan. We meet again. What's TOPS Cross Department Customer Service Center? Weren't you with Krampus?
Shh! Times are tough. Gotta keep a few side gigs to stay afloat. Judging by that look, you didn't come here for sightseeing either, huh?
We heard there are people trapped here. My friend and I came to help. Are you here for the same reason? If so, we should move together. It'll be safer that way.
Me? I'm just an unlucky call center operator who came chasing down a customer complaint.
Just imagine you complain about something and someone follows you into basically what is basically hell. Just because you complained, left a bad Google review.
But hey, since we're all friends here, I'd be glad to help if you promise to leave me some good reviews so I can hit my quota today.
Exactly. I'm definitely gonna leave a positive review.
Oops. There I go, running my mouth again. As soon as I say yes to something, trouble pops right up.
Few more ethereals emerge nearby, so you tell the manager you rescued to take cover. Oh, yeah. The ally button. Oh, okay.
Watch out for hidden threats!
It's a little weird because she's a stun agent and not an attacker or something like that. Okay. Doesn't matter, so it seems. Yeah.
Judging by the way you
Skill
fight,
explanation.
you're from Yunquay Summit, aren't you? What? Yunquay Summit? No way! Got one for complaint. Pay close attention to what I'm saying.
Boom. Kinda questioning if this is... Oh, it's blocked off. Alright. Oh, this is awful. Since you're the rescue team, get me out of here first. Are there any more survivors ahead? How am I supposed to know? Just get me out of here first. Ow, my whole body hurts so bad. You organized this startup event, or whatever it is, and you don't know how many people there are? I've arranged for someone to escort you out. If you keep trying to mess around, I can't guarantee the coordinates I will leave will be accurate. There's also a miner and a young man. Saving lives come first. You're here to save us, right? I'm fine, I'm not badly hurt. But you need to help that young man, quick. Young man? Right there, look down and you'll see. Oh. A kind-hearted young disciple from Banyo Shifu's martial arts school came with us, doing his best to keep us safe. He tried to help me, but ended up getting stuck at the bottom of this cliff, and the miasma is so thick down there, I don't dare go any lower. All I can do is wait here. Don't worry, we'll find a way. Thank you, I'll leave it all to you guys. I mean, can't do that from here.
Sacrifices. The Exaltists were wiped out. Why are these things still here?
Hey!
The Exaltists? I thought the Defense Force wiped them all out. Didn't expect to see stragglers here. Leaving loose ends like that isn't a good habit. Seems like this place has got more uninvited guests than I thought. You there! Speak up! What are you doing here?
Bunch of snot-nosed brats.
You?
Being ignored, Xiao Guang looks a bit flustered. Pick her up.
Better start talking, or we won't be so nice anymore.
You are ignored again.
Listen, friends, that's not how you interrogate someone. He's got the right to keep his mouth shut, you know? That's fine. He can stay quiet. But if he can't show his worth, we can always hand him over to the Defense Force. Hey, you. I've heard that some folks in the Defense Force hate your kind with a passion. If you end up in their hands, by the time you're ready to talk, they might not be in the mood to listen. Right now, you're basically an employee trying to pay off your boss's debts after the company's already gone under. No matter how you look at it, you're the one taking the loss.
All right, I'll tell you. Just don't tell them I said it.
Weren't you acting all ready to die a minute ago? Giving up already?
I've had enough of living every day in fear. It's all because Lady Sarah suddenly decided we have to go searching for some ancient array.
Of course it's Sarah. What kind of ancient array?
I'm not gonna lie, I've got no idea. We've been running around like headless chickens for days, no clue what we're even looking for. She just said to keep an eye out for anything that looked like it was hundreds of years old or didn't belong here.
Yeah, it's a start.
Honestly, I don't think she even knows what she's looking for herself. What rotten luck. I thought joining the Exaltists would turn my life around, but not long after I signed up, the Overseer died. And now I'm just running and hiding, living in fear.
Yeah, it was a bad choice.
You know what? Just hand me over to the Defense Force already. I'm done.
He sounds done.
Don't give up hope. You can still turn a new leaf and start over.
Start over? The only ones starting over are the sacrifices Lady Sarah reverted back.
Wait, sacrifices reverted? What do you mean?
Oh, that's complicated. After Overseer Mevarok died, the Creator gave Lady Sarah some kind of power. I saw it with my own eyes. She turned several sacrifices back to normal. No trace of corruption at all. She called it, return to the origin.
That's interesting.
In the visions, Senior Yes set Sarah freedom from his nightmares. She must have used the same power.
Stuff like that's way above my pay grade. But ever since Lady Sarah inherited the Creator's authority, she's gotten more and more mysterious. No one knows what she's up to. The only one still tagging along with her is that gloomy guy.
Who's she with?
Oh no. Could that be?
Master, your heart rate just spiked to 140 BPM. That's caught red-handed stress levels. Your brainwaves are showing intense activity in the panic topic change zone.
Okay.
If you try to change the subject now, your pitch will rise by 15% and your speech speed by 40%. Credibility predicted to drop below baseline.
Wise?
We should prioritize saving people. How about we just restrain him for now and question him after?
Yeah. What matters now is finding the trapped people. I'll hold them in place for the time being.
Well then, let's keep moving.
Dialen's smile lingers, faint, knowing, but she doesn't oppose your decision. Eos?
The path is blocked by rubble.
That's a massive piece of rubble. Let's take a look around.
I mean, the tracks are glowing. I don't have to think that hard of what I'm about to have to do. Just have to trigger it first. A huge boulder is blocking the tracks with what appears to be flammable or scattered around. Maybe you can try using disintegration to detonate the flammable ore. You don't have enough flammable ore here, but that minecart over there is packed with it. First activate the tracks to transport the minecart here, then blast through the obstacle by detonating the flammable ore inside the cart. It's almost like I've played that game before. Interact with the lever to light up the currently active track. Once the correct track is activated, you can interact with minecart to move it to the obstacle ahead. Once the minecart comes to a stop in front of the obstacle, use disintegration to detonate it and clear the obstacle.
Looks like we need to pull the lever first to activate the right track.
The sword will follow. Then we need to push the minecart to the rubble, right?
Okay. Hey, we're playing Minecraft now.
The trapped person
That counts.
should be inside.
Better use disintegration again.
Oh, right. You have to line up. Get both of them at the same time. Done.
Thanks for saving me back there. I'm Ningtian. How should I address you all?
Rep 2493. Dylan here. No need to thank me. Though, if you really want to, feel free to hop on the TOPS website, navigate to the bottom right corner, and click Contact Us to send a nice little thank you email. Don't make the title too dramatic, though, or the system might flag it as spam. Something like, Commendation. Perfect service from Cross-Department Rep 2493 would be perfect. What do you think?
Don't mind her. She was just joking. She works at TOPS. You can just call her Dylan. I'm Wise, disciple of Rinkwei Summit, now training at Suipian Temple. This is my friend Xiaoguang. She's also a mystic. And this is my assistant Eos. We heard people were trapped in the miasma here, so we came to help.
I see. It's rather embarrassing to admit, but some miners had asked Shifu for help, saying they needed protection while recovering valuables in this area. Shifu happened to be away at the time, So when I heard the miasma in Lemnian Hollow was receding, I thought maybe I could handle this myself. After all, I've trained under him for some time now. But I underestimated how dangerous it was. I got separated from the miners and ended up trapped here myself.
You're currently installing Zenless. That's not a bad idea. Because Yi Shengwang is currently available and Zhao is free. So.
The Shifu you mentioned. Was it Ban Yue Shifu?
Yes. Do you know him?
It's a good decision to start now, I think. Xiao. The first one. A small bunny lady. Very cute design. Big sword. Oh! Wait, which Honkai? Star Rail or Impact 3rd? Okay. Excuse me. That one I haven't gotten into. And I kinda like it. Only allowing one Hoyo game at a time. I played because if you play one, you abandon the others, and they're big games. That is true. Severe addiction to Hoyo games. They are pretty good games. Just from a story perspective, they are very fun. The exploration, they do things right. I know I haven't played that many gacha games. Yeah, not even for the gambling. I kind of doubt that, considering you're a Komei main. Oh, you're not looking to win the gamble. Okay. I tend to believe you now. For now. No, but I played Honkai Impact 3rd a little bit years ago. It's fun, but I kind of didn't get too much into it because it wasn't available on PC, and I almost never play games on my phone. It is very good. I've always been keeping up with it a little bit. Of course, not to the degree of actually playing it, but I have seen quite a few of the character designs and where the story goes. Let's have the Hoyo issue, terrible in 1.0, but ramps up afterwards. I thought it was getting flack for that soft reset, quote unquote, for the second part of the story. Like I said, I haven't been keeping up, I'm just reading stuff. I don't know if, for example, Genshin Impact was bad at 1.0. I mean, it wasn't a perfect game, of course, but that is true. Yeah, Honkai Impact is older, but I also think it has a more elaborate story with alternate timelines and stuff like that. Yeah, of course, it has a huge amount of content. It is a really old game. I believe in an interview they also said that it is basically a passion project for them. So it's not so much about making profits, but they really want to make the game. And to be fair, with Genshin alone, they have profits upon profits. Yeah, but aside from that, I played, well, Genshin Impact, of course, Zenless. You think a lot of people log onto specific storylines and don't like when they're contested? Which is understandable. You always have a favorite part of the story, or in Honkai specifically, because it's a little bit tricky to navigate the actual storylines. Actual retcons. Okay. Yeah, not the first time it happens, and won't be the last time in whatever medium. I lied earlier. I play Fire Emblem Heroes sometimes on my phone. But that's just because I love the Fire Emblem series, so. A live service game moment, yeah. That is true. I love Fire Emblem. Why are you sorry for me? What do you mean the handy game, the mobile game specifically? Because I haven't touched it in a few months, so. It's not that tragic if something happens to it. It's just a fun waste of time. Yeah, I'm more of a fan of the actual games that come out. Like I said, the mobile game is just a fun waste of time. I'm only playing it because it has Fire Emblem in the title and Fire Emblem characters. If it didn't, I wouldn't have touched it. So I'm not mad or anything, whatever happens. I'm more excited for the next part. Maybe until then I can actually manage to figure out how to play non-PC games on stream. I mean, it should work. I think you need a capture card. But then again, there's Nintendo behind all of that, and I don't know how they are with streaming stuff and having videos of stuff together with other content. I don't know. Me? Another device to stream off Nintendo stuff? Unless you plan on sailing the seas. Does a capture card not work? Oh, trust me, I know what scurvy is. I've been around the high seas for some time. Back in my youth. I really thought a capture card would work. I have time to figure it out. Capture card is an external device as far as I know. You have to connect it to the Switch and then to your PC, and it routes it through somehow. But that is something I would look into before I actually buy something. And if a capture card wouldn't work, I would figure it out before I actually buy it. So. And yeah, that is another device. That is true. But I thought another device aside from a capture card. You picked up the capture card to stream Animal Crossing Island for 20 minutes. You never saw it again because you lost it, or you just never needed it? Okay. It's lost somewhere. Okay. In some drawer in the back. Yeah. That's where the stuff goes. Hey, Lexa! Welcome. Yeah, I also don't throw stuff away usually. It's just laying in a box, going through 2 moves, and still in the same box. Hey, I've been great. Thank you for asking. How are you? We are playing Zenless Zone Zero because I have to catch up with the story. I've let it slip far too long.
We do. Not long ago, he helped me and my companions get through some big trouble. Helping his disciple now is the least I can do.
I see, what a coincidence. It's not safe here. We should go. The hollow's unpredictable. Please, be careful.
Oh, there's Xiao. The one I was talking about earlier, Kalina.
I'm not very skilled, but I'll do my best not to slow you down.
Oh, thank you.
Too much pressure on yourself. Another pair of hands is always going to be helpful.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with it as well. I'm actually already talking about getting a few upgrades for it. I do have toggles, by the way. Should work. Should work. Hence, when I'm moving myself, yeah. Yeah, it makes it very dynamic. I like it. It's a little bit hard to get some
up on annoying complaint calls.
facial tracking with an actual,
Quiet down.
well, dragon head who doesn't have lips or eyebrows or stuff like that. So, stuff like my arms and the wings do help. Instead of just basically being almost static.
I heard an unusual... More of these annoying creatures! Our time playing hooky is valuable too! The end for you!
Oh, there's one.
It never ends! I'll handle you all at once! I'm right here! After hearing countless voices of the dead, why not listen to your inner voice?
We're saved. It's Banyu Shifu.
Okay, now. Reminds you of a bird? You will always find a way to relate things to birds. Well, I can't deny it. Technically, I don't have feathers, so behold a man. Yeah, that was the meme. That he's tired of Overwatch and decided to come to Zenless Zone Zero for the time being. He's a very cool character, but I had to save up my pulls for the next one, the current one, so I unfortunately didn't get him.
Banyu Shifu always shows up right on time.
Fret not, I am here.
He's played basically like a fighting game character. You have different combos with him, but since I never got him, I haven't had a chance to figure them out.
There are more evil creatures lurking over there.
Is there a bird person in Sinless? Not really. Wait, can I?
Watch out, you
Don't
rust
think
bucket.
I can have a look at my characters right now, or at the Rust in general. No, I can't right now, because I'm inside of a story quest. I don't think there's an actual bird-inspired character yet. Okay, wait. That's not entirely right. We have Yishuan, which has a ink bird as a companion and does stuff with wings and stuff like that. I can show it to you later. And yeah, we have a male character now, but it's still one guy and then 4 girls and stuff like that. Typically Sendless. Yeah, like I said, her attack animations involve what is basically wings as well, so...
Just as I thought. There's more to deal with.
Yeah, exactly. He was released exactly before the next Void Hunter.
Keep yourself safe.
Which is, of course, a girl. Can't be the other way. Yeah!
I'll back you up.
Chicken moments, yeah. Oh. Am I still alive? I hope so. Okay.
Is everyone okay?
Just got the message that my disk drive is full and I can't continue recording.
Sifu.
Thanks for stepping in, Banmir Shifu. We feel much safer with you here.
Gotcha game moment. Yeah. It is what it is.
Thank you for helping out.
Miss Dylan, your aura seemed shaky when I arrived. Is there something on your mind?
Nothing.
Sorry, Shifu. I acted rashly. I thought I could save people, but I only ended up putting everyone at risk.
Don't do it again. Tomorrow morning you owe me 300 strikes on the practice dummy.
That's getting off lightly.
Yes, Shifu.
I've told you before, your fists must be able to defend yourself before they can save others. Compassion only counts if it's as solid as your punch. Rendering assistance beyond your strength is a second disaster. You reached for the drowning and became the stone pulling them down.
I don't think 300 strikes would take that long. Lexa, what do you think? I think 300 strikes is getting off very easy. It's not that it's nothing. Hey, beating up a defenseless dummy? It's just extra training. Okay, if you do full powered strikes, then yeah, sure. Then even 50 would be much. Yeah, but you gotta pace yourself. If you know you have to do 300. Are you a anime protagonist by chance? Could that be it? Are you sure about that? Because it sounds to me. You're thinking, maybe. You might be someone's deviant art, OC. Okay. Tragic backstory. I want to keep giving it my all randomly. Yeah, you are a protagonist. I tell you. That is true. You're a very fast typer. Oh, you don't remember? Yeah, that's it. You are a protagonist. You're trying hard not to type too fast. Okay. Don't think I have set anything up that should limit your messages. But I'm gonna have a look at it after the stream. Because maybe I can change it actually. Okay, Twitch does it normally, okay. But do you have training weights like Goku on your fingers? Like some blue armbands that weigh 100 kilo? Okay. Pre-typed. Lee has weighted armbands too, but Goku has them as well. His blue armbands are weighted. Okay, you have mechanical switches in your keyboard as well. Yeah, those are very soft. Yep. Yeah, those MacBooks and stuff like that, they have very, very soft keys. Too soft for my liking. I sometimes just rest my hand on the keyboard and it presses a button already. Just from the weight of the fingers. So I also rather would have a mechanical switch.
Yes, Shifu. I'll remember this, and accept my due punishment when we return.
Alexa, what would you say? Are 300 punches for him getting off easy in the morning? Or is that an actual punishment? Because I would say 300 punches, not that much. Not nothing, but it can be done in, what, maybe half an hour?
Banyue Shifu is usually so humble and easygoing. Who would have thought he'd be such a strict teacher? Very different from Yixuan Shifu.
Banyue Shifu, do you still remember me?
Quick swapped keyboards. Swapping to the secondary is faster than reloading. It feels so different. Less resistant keys? Yeah.
Yes, Xiaoguang. I saw you when I arrived. But when facing an enemy, all distractions must be put aside.
I'm now picturing you like a super hacker in one of those 90s movies with 3 keyboards all around. Oh, ouch! Lifting the nail pads. Ah! I can feel that. Matrix type. Yeah, exactly. 5 displays, 3 keyboards, a mouse, and a roller type mouse. I mean, you have 2 hands and 2 feet. I don't see why you couldn't type on 3 keyboards at once.
Right. Facing an enemy is like holding water in your hands. One crack and it all spills. That's why, no matter how strong or weak your opponent is, you must give full focus. That's something my brother and I learned from you when we were little.
Vorak keyboard. I don't know what a Vorak keyboard is, to be honest. No Game Low live anime? Yeah. Yep. They were playing, what, 2 characters each? Was it like that? Different key layout. So it's still the regular form of a keyboard, just the keys are arranged differently. Okay. You see 4 characters in total. I thought I remembered. It's been a long time since the anime came out. Still hoping on season 2. Has it been announced yet?
It has been some time since I've seen you last. You've grown taller, and your heart is as bright as ever.
Oh god. I would actually die having to use a keyboard like that. Because I've never used it. Is it better in different languages? Has it been a decade already for No Game No Life? Oh. Oh, I kind of feel my back right now. Yeah, One Punch Man is a tragedy. I've not kept up with the anime. I simply don't have the time to. But I've seen Moist Critical's video on it, so... Some languages where you just copy type, it fares better for you. You're just copying handwritten letters to text, okay? Wouldn't it be also more convenient to type on a keyboard layout you're more used to? Or does that actually change?
Xiaoguang, were you Banyue Shifu's disciple?
You're used to both, okay.
Oh, I don't consider myself worthy of being called a true master. I only showed Xiao Guang and her brother a few basic moves before they went to train with Yishun Shifu.
Need to spend 30 minutes of practice typing to adjust. Yeah, I understand that. With the muscle memory, he would still be on the other keyboard. Yeah. That happens to me all the time when I'm switching games. Where did I notice it the most? Monster Hunter and what was I playing back then? Probably Elden Ring. I mean, I only have a few hours in Elden Ring. I never finished any of the Dark Souls. Nor Elden Ring. But because you use the attack differently.
martial arts school, teaching people how to fend for themselves. That's all.
Sekiro easier than Elden Ring or harder?
You're far more than that.
Hardest, okay. You want to see me suffer then?
You're a disciple of Ishwen Shifu from Yunquay Summit. I've heard your sect is full of gifted mystics. It's an honor to meet you.
Never played any Souls games? I kinda got frustrated by the first one at Ornstein and Smo. I really didn't feel like the game appreciated my time invested in it. And I'm just not good at video games, so there's that. I never even touched the second one. The third one I played pretty far with a friend of mine. But playing a Souls game with 2 players and sometimes 3 is already cheating. Because you have to do the zones twice or 3 times to have everyone go through the story. You rage quit 10 times. But less like you felt like you were good with timings until you played Sekiro. Okay. I don't think it's the right game for me then, to be honest. And you've watched the games played 10 years ago? Yeah, I don't think Elden Ring was out by then. And I think that Elden Ring would be the easiest entry point. At least from what I've seen or heard or read from people. You only remember Ornstein and Smo? Yeah, I understand. The only Souls-like I actually played through multiple times was Code Vein. And towards the end you have an Ornstein and Smo-like boss. So dual boss, one is fast, the other is big and heavy. And I immediately got PTSD. I immediately forgot how to play the game. They are in the third one, Lothric and Lorien. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's the third one, because that's the only game I actually played quite a bit of. They are that dual boss, right? Where the younger brother is riding on the shoulders of the other one? Skin suit. Yeah, exactly. Then we're thinking of the same boss, yes. But I don't remember their drip to be that memorable. Okay, to be fair, I didn't look at the drip much because I got the Artorias armor set and then just never switched. So one man's drop is another man's drip. That's good. It's very good. God damn it. Let me... I don't know why that is still happening. Possible ban evader monitoring. Yeah, just ban them. I don't know why that is still not working. It was the same message, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Hey, from that point of view, it has been a very productive day already. It's the second person we banned.
Oh, Yunquay Summit. When we were fighting earlier, I couldn't help help noticing your sword case.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's very interesting.
I'm getting 2 bots per stream now. Sweet.
Ye Shunguang of Yunquei Summit. Inside that
Oh
case
god, no!
must be the Qingming sword, right?
If my... Oh shit. If my bot can't even ban one person, even though I have it set up to specifically ban Streamboo, I don't think I could deal with 500 or even... Yeah, even 500 would already be too much. 500,000 people. That would be... 5 billion people. The entire population of my country. Gone. Thanos snap. Okay, yeah. Now we're getting...
Qingming sword? Xiaoguang, you... Then that means...
half the population gone. Just banned. Some poor guy in Korea, never heard of me, but he's banned in my Twitch.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Yishun Sifu told me about the side effects of the Qingming sword. After all that fighting you just did, are you feeling all right? This is all my fault. I shouldn't have let you come with me on this rescue mission without knowing the full story first.
Hey, relax. See? I'm fine. Shifu must have told you all the scary rumors about this sword, but probably didn't mention the sword case, huh? Don't worry. This case is something Shifu crafted after years of research. It keeps me safe from the sword's price. I can channel the case to defend myself. As long as I don't break the seal and draw the blade itself, there's nothing to worry about.
Really?
It's true. If you don't believe me, you can ask Banyue Shifu.
Yes, that is what Ishwan Shifu has explained.
Ah, that's a relief. I was worried my recklessness had put you in danger.
Even so, Xiaoguang, you should always be cautious.
Yes, I will. Please relax. Shifu had me train in seclusion over and over to reinforce the effects of the case. Otherwise, I wouldn't be standing here in one piece right now.
It randomly spikes to 16. Okay, that's quite a time to download a game. Is Zenless on Zero so big? I didn't even know.
Speaking of which, I have a small favor to ask. Please keep my presence in Wi-Fi.
Okay, 60 gigabytes. Okay. That's... I didn't even know.
Did you sneak down here?
I would have sworn it was like 20.
Yes? But this isn't the place to talk. Let's leave this place first, and then I'll explain everything to you.
How much speed? Yes, sometimes.
Oh, my. Sorry to interrupt. I stepped out for a moment only to witness a touching reunion, but my supervisor's probably about to show up.
Maybe if you can tilt the router a bit to get more internet flow. Hey, Smiley! You're here. How's it going? It's getting lively. Okay, 2 MB per second, that's... I'm doing perfect. Getting a little overwhelmed because we have 3 chatters right now. That's...
I've got some things to take
Ooh.
care of, so I'll head out and let you enjoy your
Oh.
reunion.
Yeah. What's wrong with my voice? Is it that bad? I thought the microphone was better. Oh, okay. Flirting will get you everywhere. It's working. I'm red already. Whew.
Thank you so much for today, Dylan.
I think you need affiliate to get the emotes. Was it affiliate or was it partner? No, I'm pretty sure it's affiliate. Yay! It's the perfect. That's the right answer. I don't know. Lexa, have you upgraded? Or has it just been 80 to 90 out of the blue? Wait, is that actually good or bad for you? That's the question now. Because I know I had pretty shitty internet just a little while ago. So... You're supposed to have 1/10 of that. Then that's pretty good, if you're getting 10 times the amount. How am I feeling with this model? It is very cool, I like it. It's very sweet. Especially considering it's my first model. That's, you have to keep in mind. Yeah, she really did. I'm really satisfied. I was actually almost gonna get just a PNG to be a PNG tuber. But then I thought to myself, what the hell? And went for this one instead. Wait, Kalina, you're supposed to have 1/10 of what you have? Or of what Lexa has? Okay, yeah, then 2 MBs is... That's not good. It was the same for me in the beginning. Like I said, maybe a year ago. You did once. Was the wind blowing in the right direction and pushed the internet through your through your cable? Yes, Smiley, I also think that it was a very, very good decision. I'm really satisfied with this. It has... It's more lively than a dragon should be, to be honest. Wait, you get the internet dish pointing at the tower. We got our TV stations like that back in the day. A downburst that picked up an old oven in someone's yard, threw it straight in a pole in the yard. Okay. That's not good. Well, an act of God, nonetheless, whether it was a tornado or a downburst. Or maybe someone just actually threw the old oven.
Getting you all into my debt.
Yeah, having a house hit by an oven, that would be bad. That would be really bad. Dylan's petite figure gradually fades from sight.
Shifu, we've rescued everyone who was trapped.
A new pole and a new dish.
Yes.
Is the new dish better or worse than the old one? That's the question. Sound of everyone's footsteps fade into the distance, but Dialen, who left earlier, returns from the way she came, with a knowing yet slightly mischievous smile on her face. It was higher because it was set up to a newer tower, but it slowed back down. Did they move the tower again? At this moment, Dialen hears some unusual voices of the deceased coming from up ahead. 3 to 4, but that's basically double of what you have now.
No, Lady Sarah! I'm begging you, have mercy! Please! Why?
Yeah, that's the problem with towers. Trees, too many connections to it. Or even stuff like sand in the air.
That Yeshuyan, you think he was truly devout enough? You knew it all along. You knew that he...
Pleas for mercy come to an abrupt end. Yeah, Alexa, that was probably a tornado, I'm gonna guess. But then is the question, was it a wooden house or was it a tornado? Or was it a brick house? I read and tried to talk at the same time. It doesn't work. Yeah, that is true. But if a tree is that light already, it shouldn't go through a house. Except, of course, if the house is made of wood as well. But even then... Like I said, wooden houses. Where I am, we only have brick houses, and very rarely have ones made of, well, wood. That would be like a garden house specifically for like having small parties in the summer, stuff like that. Brick houses are cool, and I mean, we only have them here. But well, if the foundation isn't very stable and begins to sink, you get cracks in the wall. And having to fix that on a brick house, that's oof. They do keep much heat, but once they are cold, it takes days to get them back warm. I have no idea about the house, but it went in 2 stories. Oof. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's all right, Smiley. You can talk when you have time and just listen when you don't have time. I'm happy to have you either way. And good luck with your work. It's too hard. Just open a window. I don't even have to fully open it. You have those fancy ones that you can just crack a little. Okay. Aye, aye, Smiley. A fancy window. Nah, it's just there are so many shorts and TikTok videos of Americans first time seeing a German window. Yeah, exactly. They tilt. You can either open them like a door, or you can turn the lever a bit more. Then you just have a crack at the top. It basically just, well, it tilts a few degrees. Yeah, and it's basically everything you can get here in Germany. There are no different windows. They're just like that. If you want something else, it's going to be more expensive. And I don't know which would actually work better for getting fresh air into the house. If you crack it from the bottom or have it tilted a little bit and get it from the top. Oh yeah, you have to. We call it Stoßlüften in Germany. It's a very very German word. It's basically like open all windows completely for a few minutes to get a complete fresh air, and then you close the windows again, even in the winter. So it's gonna be cold for a little bit, but you have fresh air. And stuff like bathrooms. After you've done showering, you have to keep it open a little bit for an hour, maybe two. It's to either climb on the roof or let smoke from whatever they burned. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you probably should open your window if you have smoke in your house.
Next up, we're off to see that impatient supervisor.
Oh, look. The character that's free at the moment I was talking about before. Xiao.
How does it feel to play the role of a warm-hearted person? I'm not warm-hearted. Just trying to get some good reviews to boost my performance.
Yeah.
Helping out my new friends along the way.
And she's free.
You're really getting into it. As your colleague, I would like to remind you not to forget about the task.
The task? Do you mean from Tops or the boss?
Don't say it like what? She's a free agent. What do you mean? What are you accusing me of right now?
As Krampus's judge, whose orders do you truly follow? Whose will do you carry out? Can there be any other answer?
I'm just joking. You're always so strict, Senior Zhao. I'll retrieve that thing myself. So, did my kind-hearted senior come all this way to lend me a hand?
Lend you a hand? Even as colleagues, there has to be some sort of exchange. Since the boss allows my code of conduct, I won't act without the chance of receiving something in return.
Just as I expected. Don't worry. I don't intend to owe you a favor so lightly. After all, you are a meat-eating rabbit, Senior Zhao.
Good, you understand. If you mess up your mission, cleaning it up will cost extra. You'd better start soon to avoid complications.
I have no intention of giving up my own target, but I'll have to wait a little longer.
Wait for what? Don't forget, when I checked its operation logs, I confirmed it's the Purge Unit Type 0. Or in other words, the killing machine designed to suppress miasma. Haven't you also visited the place where Tops deployed it all those years ago and confirmed the truth, as you call it?
These words, Dialan lowers her gaze, and her smile vanishes entirely. The scent of blood fills her mind, her gaze sinking into a cold, scrutinizing stare. Dialan slowly walks through a stretch of long, silent ruins within Lemnian Hollow alone. Silent rubble echoes with endless resentment and wailing in her ears. Yeah, scary dialogue. Dying screams pierce her eardrums like shards of a glass scraping against her nerves. A blast erupts amidst the chaos, tinged with the smell of rust. A sharp curse crashes to the ground, gouging a searing hole in her mind. Thick, viscous wails flow. Wait. Concept is cool? Yeah. Thick, viscous wails flow forward, and the halved words severed by slaughter, like barbed anchors, drive deep into the listener's eardrums. When she closes her eyes, the voices of the dead clamp around her throat, turning into bruises that coil and spread, until the sole listener seems to taste the blood in her own throat. Drawing herself away from recent memories, she lifts her gaze again, and the coldness that once swirled in Dialan's gaze is gone.
Don't worry. I'm not questioning the accuracy of your information, Senior Zhao. It's just that there's yet another thing to chase down.
Is it viscous or vicious? I thought it was viscous. I could have misread it as well. He got kind of VA for GTA 6. Yeah, I mean, if there's only text and no voice acting, Kaylin and I decided the last time that I'm gonna read it. Because we played Slime Rancher. There was a lot of text to read. SVA, no, please not. I can read your stuff, but I can't voice act. It really was a lot of stuff. I wanted to play Slime Rancher today as well, but I really have to catch up with the story, and I didn't get a chance to play. It beats whatever you do. You don't have an inner monologue. Okay, that's tricky. Nothing but TV static. It's good. I mean, does it matter? Does that influence your ability to voice act? Because I've never heard anything of the sort. But it could be. You have tinnitus. It's nice when you read along and there's a voice. Yeah. Tinnitus. That's I don't know how it's caused, to be exact, but it's like a very high pitched sound in your ear, most of the time. I think there's lower pitched tinnitus as well. Yeah. I think a buzz would be more manageable than an actual ringing, right? A crackling sound. Oh no. That sounds bad.
What is it?
Earlier in the hollow, did you hear any strange sounds?
Hearing the dying voices of people inside the hollow. Your ability certainly expands Krampus's intel network.
Oh. Is a buzz more manageable? Am I imagining that correctly? The power goes out and it's nighttime? Oh no. Yeah, of course, because you don't have any other sounds in your ear. Then you only hear the tinnitus. Tinnitus? What? I'm not even sure how it's pronounced in English. Don't know what it's like to not have sound in your ears. I think you grow used to it at some point. Really? I would have sworn that a low buzzing would be more acceptable to have in your ear than a high-pitched ringing. You mostly block it out? Yeah, I'm pretty sure after some years with it, you're gonna have to get used to it, at least to a degree. Of course, not perfectly, unfortunately.
The boss will use anyone as long as it benefits Krampus, and I've got no objections to that. But tell me, are you showing off your ability in front of me right now?
Ow. Kinda hurts that my favorite senior is being so defensive with me. I'm not talking about the voices of the dead.
You just ignore it. It's basically the best thing you can do, I think.
It's my own voice.
Optional listening.
Huh?
It's a good one. I have to keep that. Next time when someone says something and I'm just not listening.
That's why I find it so interesting. Hearing strange sounds in the hollow isn't anything unusual for me. But hearing my own voice, that's a first.
Okay, that's something I didn't know before. That Dialin can hear the voices of the dead in the hollows. Hit a tin sometimes during a flight. Yeah, that's during a flight it's the pressure that's gonna do it. I have that sometimes when I'm driving home from work because I have to go over a mountain. So drive up one side and drive down the other side. When I'm coming up or when I'm coming back down, I get a little pressure on the ears. That's like one yawn and it's gone. So.
Could it be that I actually died a long time ago and forgot about it? And what stands before you now is nothing but a shadowless ghost.
You hate flying? You like a wet cat on takeoff? How does a wet cat feel like on takeoff? Oh, because it pushes you into your seat, you mean? I actually only flew once in my life. And it was only a, 2-hour flight? It's 2.5 with a stop along the way, so not that much. Yeah, being forced down, yeah. first weighed down by water, yeah. Yep. That's the pressure. I actually didn't mind the takeoff that much in a plane. But well, we don't have a speed limit on most of our autobahns, or most of our highways. So driving quite fast has been a thing. It was the first time. I never had anything with as much acceleration as a plane, of course. But I've been in decently fast driving cars. Yeah, of course. I thought that was almost common knowledge. My max speed. Okay, wait, it's getting... Okay. No speed limit. Yeah, the German Autobahn has speed limits on many occasions. If there are, let's say, roadworks, for example. Or if you're driving by or through a city, then you have to slow down. There's a speed limit there. But outside from those special occasions, there is no limit. It's just a speed limit removed sign, and then you can drive as far as you want, as fast as you want. There are no issues with speeding in that sense, because usually you don't drive that fast if you're not either a safe driver or have enough room, if there isn't much or any traffic, like Sunday night, for example, where the trucks are not allowed to drive. You only have a few people on the road, and you can drive a little bit more openly. But it's more when there's bad weather. But that you have, whether it's on the Autobahn itself or on regular roads where there is a speed limit. It's only the Autobahn where there's, so our highways basically, where there's no speed limit. Yeah, like I said, I mean, of course you have accidents with cars driving that fast. But it's very rare. It is really rare. I couldn't even tell you when I've read about a traffic accident because of high speed the last time. And Lexa, your question was, what's your max speed count? Like the fastest I drove myself? Because that would have been 260 kilometers an hour. I honestly don't know what's that in miles per hour. I couldn't tell you. Oh, it was very fast. It was very fast. But I had a BMW, and it had, what, 270 horsepower? 260, yes. 260. So it was quite a sporty car. Would be, I think. I mean, we could just ask Google real quick. Let me Google this. I want to know it myself now. It would be 160. Yeah. You are right. 160 miles per hour. Multiply by 1,000 and divided by 360. Is that really how it goes?
You should cut back on these lame jokes while you're on duty. I'll look into what you mentioned. Just remember, stay focused on the main mission.
No problem. By the way, that poor Salumex idiot I saved, what are you planning to do with him?
Yeah, and like I said, that was quite fast. But the car itself didn't go faster. I was pushing to see how fast it can go. 3-lane road, all in one side. It was a Sunday. There were almost no other cars around. Perfect to drive. On the other hand, I could visibly watch how my fuel gauge went down. It was shotgunning the fuel.
Saving him did make your entrance more believable, but anyone who takes credit for acting on their own is always unpredictable. And I don't like that kind of unpredictability.
That is quite a speed. If you have the road for it, where you can drive that fast for quite a while, you make good time, of course, but... Oh, back to reading. After leaving the hollow with Banye Shifu and the others, Xiao Guang tells them everything that had happened. 180 kilometers or miles per hour? Because miles per hour, it would be faster. Okay. Yes, still 100. My current car doesn't go faster than 170, something like that. I have a smaller one now. Because it was cheap. So, and that's a speed you can drive sort of comfortably. The fastest you've gone is 50 miles per hour. You do not drive, well, it's a quite fast running speed, I'd say. To reading. I finally managed to finish training in seclusion, only to find out that Shifu, my brother, Senior Fufu, and Senior Pan were all away from the temple. I was so bored. You might be a danger to yourself and the other things on the road.
Since I haven't been back here for so many years, I wanted to come and see it for myself. I thought, if it were you, you'd understand.
I mean, there are quite a few people who shouldn't drive and are still driving, so I would say you're good. On the other hand, I wouldn't run on the road, even with 50 miles an hour.
Fine. For now, Ishwan Shifu won't hear anything from me.
Really?
But you have to promise me that you won't put yourself in danger or use the Qingming sword. During the investigation, wherever you go, I'll go with you.
You could drive in an emergency, but it depends on how emergent. Okay. I mean, sure, but... So you solve one emergency by driving, just to create a second one by driving?
Banye Shifu, you are the best! I promise!
That's not good. Yeah, that might be an issue. You're right, Kelina. That might be an issue. Could get you one of those auto scooters. Hook them up to a battery. You have stuffing on the sides. That should work, right?
By the way, what should we do with the Exaltist we
I think
captured?
we have a plan then.
Should we hand him over to the
First
defense
community goal.
force, or...
We can question him a bit more first. But before that, Xiaoguang, there's something I need to tell you.
Get a Tesla. Then crashing the car wouldn't be your biggest problem. It's rather that it's just burning down. Yeah, riding a bike on the road where there are cars is... I wouldn't do it either. Like, we have roads beside the road specifically for driving with bicycles. Not everywhere, of course, but at most of the major and minor roads. So you could get yourself a right beside the car, right beside the road would be, if it's not built for it, you're gonna have problems. There's no sidewalk inside of the city. Yeah, then that's a problem. I wouldn't drive there with a bike either. You could get yourself a, what is it called, a rickshaw? Those bicycles with the carriage behind them. Think you're easier to see that way. You might get hacked with a Tesla. Yeah, that is gonna happen. It might hit you on purpose.
I have something I want to ask you too. Since you spoke first, you go ahead.
Actually, Senior Ye, he didn't leave with Yixuan Shifu and the others.
You tell Xiao Guang about what you hid from her.
I was gonna ask whether you'd been keeping something important from me. You look so nervous just now. I didn't expect it to be about my brother. Sure, I can be a little reckless and all, but my brother's always been discreet and level-headed. If he made a choice like that, there must be more to it than it seems. Since you were already looking into his whereabouts, let's go together and get to the bottom of this.
Sure, Yuan has always been careful in what he does, but in case something has gone wrong this time, I'll help you with the investigation.
So, you're not angry?
At first, I was a bit angry when I sensed you were hiding something from me. But I'm also relieved you didn't continue to keep it from me.
I'm sorry, Xiaoguang. My sister and I were hesitant at first, but based on the information we have now, you deserve to know.
I understand. You were just worried I might act recklessly. But don't worry, I promise from now on, no more going behind your back. Please promise me you won't hide anything from me anymore, okay?
All right, I promise. Pinky swear.
Pinky swear! Now, let's ask the others for more information.
Xiao Guang's expression returns to normal as she turns to the captured Exaltists.
The person you just mentioned, the one always with Sarah, was it Ye Shiyuan from Yunquei Summit?
Yes, that's him. Just some outsider who defected halfway through, yet Lady Sarah trusts him more than any of us.
Defected? Why did he defect? Do you know?
To meet the creator, of course.
Then, what do you need the ancient array for? Aside from searching for the array, are there any other plans?
Lady Sarah got her hands on some old beat-up book. Ever since she brought it back from some market in Phylum Heights, she's been obsessed. She ordered us to search for the array, said it's key to our audience with the creator. As for anything else, I've got no clue. I'm not that high up the chain. I've been busting my back all this time, never complained, never quit, and still, I'm worse off than some guy who used to be our enemy.
A valid crash out, I'd say. By the way, Lexa, you can customize your avatar. There should be a button somewhere on the stream. And I think exclamation point commands should open a list of what you can do with these avatars. Okay. Yeah, though, server stream avatars. That's the one. Oh, just the stream elements commands as well. I don't think I have any there. Nothing custom, at least. And you can customize these little avatars.
Why would
I
my
just
brother
noticed
get
that you're
involved
still
with
blue.
Exaltists and take part in such a dangerous mission?
Perhaps he's already secretly contacted Ishwan Shifu and plans to wipe out the remaining Exaltists in one strike.
If that's the case, why would Shifu possibly keep that from me and my seniors?
Yeah, I think I only have the Blockman because you can get custom versions of these avatars, but I just have the standard one for now. You can change color as well. I think it is exclamation color. And then it should tell you what you have access to. Except, of course, you like the blue. Did not work? Does it have to do with the channel points or something like that? Maybe?
Or perhaps there's a reason he didn't tell Ishwan Shifu?
In the vision I saw, Senior Ye said he wanted to save someone, and that it was connected to his nightmares. He also said before that he hasn't slept well since returning to Waifei Peninsula. Xiaoguang,
I mean, you told it to sit. Of course it will sit down. Can do exclamation jump, I think, was one of them.
Nightmares. Has my brother been having nightmares again? Sorry,
Xiaoguang seems to have recalled something unpleasant. I should ask her about it later. I was just curious, and this info doesn't sound reliable. Let's focus on solid clues. Since Sarah went to the porcelain market,
Lime drops,
that's
yeah.
the best place to start.
Would have been or will be my channel points when I get affiliate. I don't know, to be honest. For now, it's set up through stream elements, but later it will be through channel points that you get just by watching. But because you need affiliates to set that up,
consider it my way of thinking.
It's the same with the emotes. You have to have affiliate to set those up, actually.
That's fine by me.
Okay. Thank you, Ningqian.
A moment later, after parting with everyone, Ning Qian doesn't hand over the person to the defense force as promised. Get out of here, go far away, and find yourself a new life. You're letting me go? Just who are you? Are you one of Lady Sarah's people? Did she send you to help me? Heh, you were played like a fool. Did you really think she cared for you? Played? What's that supposed to mean? That woman, she's too obsessed with the creator. There's no way you can trust her. Looks smart on the surface, but might just be another pawn being played like a fiddle. I don't think that person will succeed either. They seem to be living for others too, not worth my sympathy. What on earth? Pawn? That person? Someone who actually thinks I'm worth trusting. Whatever. Why am I even telling you all this? Just go. Forget about the Exaltists and everything that happened today. No need to thank me. I simply have no choice myself. So I wanted to try giving you another choice. Ning Qian's expression remains unreadable as he watches the stumbling yet light-footed figure disappear into the crowd. And over at Suiban Temple, after a day of commotion, everything has finally settled into silence. So, Ban Yishifu and Xiao Guang knew each other from way back when. Xiao Guang's far stronger than the ordinary person, and now with Ban Yishifu, we should totally be able to guarantee everyone's safety. That'll make things way easier. About the Qingming sword. Yeah, I get you. I mean, look at what happened to Yishuan Shifu's sister and all those swordmasters that came before. Having your memories, senses, and even your life drained away. That's way too heavy a price to pay. But since Yishuan Shifu placed a seal on the sword case, she must have discovered more about the side effects of the Qingming sword. For now, let's just trust in Shifu. From now on, we should be more careful. It's best to avoid letting Xiao Guang get into any dangerous situations where she'd need to draw her sword. Tomorrow's investigation? Yeah, for sure we will. Oh right, Xiao Guang's guest room is all set up. We referenced Fairy's lifestyle preference analysis report. The other seniors at the temple helped out a lot, along with Belion and Bolion. Go and check on Xiao Guang. When we first came to Suiban Temple, Senior Yi and the other disciples were super sweet to us. Now it's our turn to give Xiao Guang the VIP treatment. Hey! First part of the quest completed. You got everything locked? Yeah, then I think... I don't know if the stream elements points work the same way as regular channel points do. I haven't fiddled with the settings aside from naming it, I think, Slime Drops. So I'm not sure. Is there a pop-up if you select anything that is supposed to be locked? I'll buy for X slime drops. Do you have some already, or? If so, then it's insufficient points. I have to check if Stream Elements let me set that up somehow. Because what would be the point? Be gonna have to check that out before the next stream. Because for today, I think we're good. I have to be up early tomorrow. Actually wanted wanted to stop streaming right around the half an hour ago, but you know how it goes. We have so much fun that I'm forgetting the time. I also have to on brand for me, yeah. At least I'm not late to start. I've made sure of that one. Yeah, I have to think about maybe switching from Tuesday and Thursday to Monday and Wednesday during the week. Because of family circumstances, so to speak. Tuesday and Thursday are the worst days during the week for me. And Friday is already booked for me, usually. It's my pen and paper day for the week. As is Saturday evening most of the time. God forbid a guy has hobbies. Nah, but if Monday and Wednesday would work for you as well, then I think starting next week we would shift it to that. Okay. Anything works. That's good to hear. Yeah, but I think those days would work better for me any day in the any week, not just because on I have different working times. I have to either start early or stay late. Depending on that, it changes. And at least every 2 or 3 weeks, Tuesday and Thursday are the worst days for me. The other week it would work because I leave work late anyway. Yeah, then we'll do Monday and Wednesday starting next week. And Saturday, of course. Saturday is always booked. And was there something else I wanted to talk about before I end the stream? Wait, I have to switch. Hey, Lexa. Yeah, thank you for being here. It was very fun. You're welcome anytime. I'm ready for bed as well, so it's the end now. For today. Yeah. Thank you for being here. It was very fun. Good evening. Or good night, if you're sleepy. Was something else I wanted to mention, and I'm kind of blanking. Yeah, for you it's... Wait. Like, noon? Right? Early afternoon, maybe? Yeah. For Smiley as well. It's just me that has this weird time zone. Take a sip of drink. Oh yeah, now I remember. Nah, I don't think you're the one with the weird time zone. Smiley has not the exact same one, but she's a little behind me as well. So it can't be that you have the weird time zone. That's not possible. Never. I already forgot what I was trying to say. Let me... There was something. Wait. I almost have it. There we go. Yeah, on the 22nd of January. It's okay, you can keep distracting me. That's fine. It's the best distraction I have. 22nd of January. That would be a Thursday. In fact, it would be the week after the next week. Thursday. I think on that specific week we will switch Wednesday to Thursday once more. Because Arknight's Enfield is getting released on the 22nd. And that is a game that I definitely want to try out. I liked what I saw from it until now. The art style, the combat system looked fun. Yeah, exactly. I've seen a few playtests. Quite a few people got the chance to play already. And, I mean, the character design is gorgeous. The pink dragon lady. I'm not biased, no. I don't know what you're talking about. No, not at all. It's complete coincidence. Okay, good. Yeah, but that was the plan. Considering it is falling on what used to be my regular streaming day for 2 weeks now. So we're gonna shift once to Thursday, but then we'll keep it at Monday and Wednesday. It's just easier. Actually, could be that the week after we'll do Thursday as well, but a little later, because the 30th is a Friday, and that happens to be my birthday. And I am on break on that day. I've taken leave. So we could stream from my Thursday to Friday morning, which would be somewhere in the afternoon for you on Thursday. You said you are checking the Twitter posts regarding the schedules anyway, right? And if not, I have it here on Twitch in the schedule. I try to keep that as consistent as I can. That is probably the easiest to check because it converts to your time zone automatically. So. Was the time easier to read on the schedule graphic on Twitter this time? That is true. I do not have that much to post about. I try to find something to post at least once a day, But which hates you? Why? Oh, okay. It was more readable? Perfect. Then I'll keep it in that style. Because just having it fit the theme, but then not be able to read, Also, the chat restricting you. Yeah, it's holding you back. Your power level is too big. That is the problem. You are too strong for Twitch. Perfect. Anything more and it would be inconvenient. Anything less and it, well, wouldn't. That's not cooldown. That's just breathing. Except, of course, for you, because you write 3 sentences in a second. So. You just love 30-second cooldowns. I kind of don't believe you, to be honest. Jesus Christ. I wouldn't even get that many characters per minute. Night work. Okay. No, I really can't. I'm not a fast typer. Which is why I prefer this very much. I can talk, you can type, perfect. And considering that you type as fast as I talk, that works. See? The best of both worlds. I talk, you type. Done deal. Oh. You can switch if you want. You do a little bit of streaming? Yeah, I really have to go to bed. That is true. For chat distracts. Oh no, chat would never. They're far too behaved for something like that. Yeah, but you're right, I really have to go, otherwise I'm not ready for work tomorrow. I don't know if Smiley is still listening on the second monitor, maybe? Oh, Smiley! I don't think she is. She's very busy. Actually, Smiley's the one that made the follower alerts, the alerts in general, and my emotes that you can't see yet because, well, I can't activate them yet. So it's nice to have her stop by. It's also why I didn't say anything when she said, talked about the model. Yeah, the model was done by Mio. I mean, it's linked on Twitter. Mio made the model and the background, everything. And the banner and my profile picture and the alerts and the emotes were done by Smiley. Yeah, she's a very, very talented artist, both of them. Yeah, I'm very happy. And generally very pleasant people to talk to. The #1 Kaime fan. Oh, sweet. Wait, do I need Oshi marks then? How do you do such things? I'm not sure. That is true. You have 100% attendance record. And I'm very glad that you're here, really. It always makes my day. Now, before we get too sentimental, in our old days, after all this time, oh, you're gonna sell your artwork on my stream. That's a perfect idea. Are you making art, actually? I'm not even sure if you're joking. Would have been fine. You're not advertising. It's fine. I mean, I was hovering over the ban button, but... Creating artworks? Or me banning? Yeah, I can't do it either. I'm really unartistic. I mean, I like painting banning. No. I mean, I like painting models, but that's like drawing by colors. You don't have to imagine what something is shaped. It's already there. You only have to fill in the color basically. Exactly. Yeah, you already know what is going where. You only have to do it. Yeah, needle by colors. You can freehand. You can freehand in model painting as well, but only to a degree. That's really more like following what's already there, just painting it in. Like a coloring book, only in 3D. Although some people create artworks on models, I couldn't in 100 years. They make stuff with airbrushes that I couldn't do with my finest brush. Now I really have to go. Thank you again for being here. Smiley, if you can still hear. Chat is distracting me. No, never. Good night. Until Thursday. This week we still do Thursday and then Saturday. Then good night. Or good evening, good afternoon. Good afternoon for you. Good afternoon. See you.